What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Harrison, and we're going to talk about some PlayStation today. I initially came off of the state of play yesterday, thinking that it was okay. I thought it was a good state of play. They had a variety of stuff, and now when I woke up this morning, and I was just kind of thinking about it all day, and I'm a little bummed out. PlayStation just hasn't given me a reason to pick up a PlayStation 5 this generation. Um, I don't know if it's, dare I say, the lack of games. We haven't had a ton of first party PlayStation stuff. I mean, God of War was cross gen. I played, God of War Ragnarok on my PS4. It ran flawlessly. There's Returnal, Ratchet and Clank that are PS5 exclusive, of course. The Demon Souls game that I do want to play. And then Spider-Man 2, like I really want to play that as well. But they're Spider-Man to me isn't like the killer app. It's not a system seller for me personally, and that could just be me. But PlayStation just has not provided me that game yet, and obviously, everyone's clamoring for Bloodborne remaster, Bloodborne 2, and Bloodborne is the reason why I purchased a PlayStation 4 to begin with. So not saying that it has to be a Bloodborne, but I just have not seen a game yet that is making me that I'm itching to get a PS5. I want one. I know that's kind of a silly statement. Oh, if you want one, just go buy one. But they're $500. We've got the Switch 2 coming out on the probably this year pretty soon. So that's probably gonna be $400. So I've got to kind of pick and choose. And I don't just want to get something and have it sit. Is my thing. Like, now I'm not saying that Xbox is better. They've had even less first party games, on their system since the Series X and S came out. Well, the thing with Xbox is Game Pass. I mean, the Game Pass is the reason to own an Xbox. I mean, they put out so many third party games that are incredible. Like we got Dead Space last year. Um, I know that came out beginning of 2023, but we just got that on Game Pass not too long ago. Granted, I've already beaten it, but we get really high quality stuff on Game Pass. And then we get Starfield came out, and that was just okay. It wasn't my favorite thing of all time, but we get a lot of consistently good Game Pass games, and that's why I'm chose to go with the Xbox this generation. And I usually go with the Xbox first. That's always my preferred platform. I prefer the controller over the DualShock. Although I haven't had much experience playing on the PS5 DualShock, so I may, or the DualSense, so I may enjoy that more. I don't know. But I've always enjoyed the Xbox ecosystem. I've been in it since 2005, I think. So I've been in with a long time, but I've also played a lot of PlayStation. But I tend to get the PlayStation, whenever it comes out, and it kind of just sits. I play the big PlayStation exclusive. I'm not picking up third party stuff, so that's kind of my conundrum with the whole situation. I know, again, it's if you want to play, just get it, but hopefully that makes sense. And is there anybody else out there like that has a sentiment like I have? It's like I want to play the PlayStation games, but it's $500 and I don't want it to sit. And there's also not that game that I'm like craving to play. I mean, we just had the state of play yesterday, and we got a good look. I'm at the PlayStation blog. We got a good look at stuff. Like Rise of the Ronin doesn't necessarily look great. I don't know that. I don't know if that game just didn't show well. Um, it just did. It just didn't. It just didn't really do anything for me. Uh, Death Stranding 2 is obviously like the big game of the showcase, and it looks wacky and weird and just out there. I didn't play the first Death Stranding, although I kind of want to now because this game just looks absolutely insane. Um, so I kind of want to go back and play it. Yeah, this game looks crazy. Um, we got a good look at Dragon Ball Dogmas 2, which looks good. And then we get stuff like Foam Stars. Like, there was that big initiative that PlayStation had where they had like 12 free, live service, free to play games, whatever. And Foam Stars, I think, is one of that. And then I think they cut back on that. So I think it's maybe 6 games that they're looking at. You got a Splatoon ripoff that probably does a little bit more than Splatoon. I don't know. I haven't done like a deep dive into this game to truly see what kind of different modes and stuff it is, but it feels like one of those games that's going to come and go in 6 months. It just does, and I'm sorry for people that are excited for Foam Stars. It just doesn't look that intriguing to me, and obviously not a system seller. Helldivers 2 also looks pretty cool. Um, yeah, Judas looked good. That's the Ken Levine Bioshock creator team. That looks incredible, but that's coming to everything, so it's all good there. Eh, None of the PlayStation VR stuff looks like I don't know. They tend to not care about their VR stuff. Like there wasn't a ton of like great PlayStation original VR games, and we haven't had much into two. Metro Awakening looks pretty decent. Um, Silent Hill 2, I think that is a PlayStation 5 exclusive. That game looks very questionable. It's being made by Bloober Team, who they're a decent developer. I think they're not the greatest. Their most recent game, I guess, or their recent new game. I think they had a remaster of their other Layers of Fear game, but the Medium, I thought the Medium was pretty good. It was like one of the first big Game Pass games to come to the Series X. I thought it was good. It wasn't amazing, but it was good. Then Stellar Blade looks good. Like I do want to play Stellar Blade eventually. And then we got like Until Dawn. Like who's asking? Like Sony, PlayStation, they just remaster everything except Bloodborne at this point. I mean, who's clamoring for an Until Dawn remaster? Like, why do we need that? Why? I know a lot of people are complaining about The Last of Us 2 remaster, whatever. It is what it is. At least the upgrade is $10 and you can get that. And they did add some cool stuff with the side content. And there's that Rumor Horizon uh remaster that's coming. Like, who's asking for these remasters? I think that was really it from there. Yeah, it looks like that was all. That's one. I didn't really want to go over the state of play too much, because everyone's seen at this point. But yeah, I'm still waiting for that game to come out for PlayStation to get me back in to that ecosystem, so I can play some of the games that I've missed over the years. But yeah, let me know in the comments below. Are you guys in the same boat that I am? Or maybe vice versa. You got a PlayStation, and you want to get into Xbox, and there just hasn't been that game yet. Maybe this year will be that year for Xbox people who don't have one. With Indiana Jones, Avowed, Hellblade. Let me know in the comments below, and hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank y'all so much for watching this video. I really appreciate it. Consider subscribing to the channel. I'll let YouTube algorithm pick one of my videos below for you guys to watch. Give it a click, and I hope you enjoy, and I will see you in the next video.